But we will have the 5 red lights on here in Baku. And we're out as Robstar will lead us away into turn 1. Young Himi Dimes on the inside, not close enough to go for a move as Robstar will stay in the lead ahead of Bjorn. Antiboy down. Oh no! There's a car around of Michael Louis and Addiction as well. Oh no! What is that? Cthulhu and the lanky one coming together. Absolute carnage here on lap 1. As Beecham on the inside of Cthulhu. Brilliant move from the V-Carb. Oh no, there's damage for DJ Williams. And Dobo here involved as well. As there's a battle of Young Hemi Dimes down. In contact. Damage for the V-Carb as he comes together with Scones. And Bjorn here. Robstar already has a 3-second lead. What is happening? Oh my lord. As a lot of damage for many drivers. It's a VSC. Anyone retire? I don't believe we've anyone retired. Young Hemi Dimes down in P19 after starting P2. Dobo down in P20. Oh, absolute heartbreak. Michael Louis down in P17. SNZ disqualified from blocking the pit lane. I wondered he crashed trying to exit the pit lane, I'm pretty sure. Or something. I think he did crash, exit in the pit lane. And SNZ has been disqualified from the session. Antiboy says, I don't think so, for the prediction to everyone make it through turn 1. Antiboy, what has happened? Antiboy has spun it out of the final corner. Under the safety car, I don't believe it. As it's a drag race down to turn 1. Bjorn in the rear wing of that Aston Martin driver as they head into turn 1. Can Bjorn get around the outside of the Aston Martin? Side by side they go. And he's into the wall. Bjorn into the wall. Godzilla keeps P3 as LTJ Ellis out into turn 1. What has happened, Ellis? As I think he just lagged out of the session and retired his car. Heartbreak for Ledgeman. As Arn gets ahead of Sci-Fi Mega Hype, who loses out to Trosh here as well. Scones into the rear of Sci-Fi Mega Hype. Contact with DJ William and Stephen Beecham into the wall. Front wing gone for the V-Carb. And it was a complete Constantino effect there. A lot of drivers piling up. And there's so much carnage. Who do we follow? Bjorn, despite his damage, still battling with Robstar here. There's a yellow flag out. Oh, as Dobo is around. Meanwhile, we've Trosh and Arn battling side by side. I don't even know who to stay with. So much battling here. Another battle for the lead. Contact with Bjorn and Robstar as they exit the chicane almost side by side here. Coldzilla's got a great seat of this battle here. As they all go single file. Oh, under the castle. You can't go too wide under there as Robstar keeps the lead here. Thank you. Loaded here, WHF, as there's another yellow flagger. It's Pneumatic in the wall at the I am stupid corner. Pneumatic, the Red Bull in the wall, and he's accidentally helped his Red Bull teammate here. Trosh and Scones as the lanky one's retired. What? I don't believe it. The lanky one into turn 3. What is everyone doing here? We do see DJ William get ahead of Addiction, and side by side is Arn and Ty Clear. Into turn 2 they go. Side by side. They both survive as Ty Clear catches the rear of Arn, I believe. And thankfully don't die, but oh my god, this is so loud. Ah, Ty Clear! So loud is that. As we've seen DJ William almost in the end of the wall. Ty Clear just about left enough space for the cyber driver. As Bjorn now on the rear of Robstar. Robstar doesn't look close enough to get DRS from Michael Louis. Bjorn now maybe get in ahead of Robstar. But remember, Bjorn's going to somehow make those mediums go to the end if we don't have another safety car out there. Meanwhile, down the order we have Arn and Ty Clear. They're both in the wall. Ty Clear and Arn both in the wall. DJ William may get ahead of Arn now. Oh, and DJ William clunked into the wall as well here. On the run down the main straight, we also have Young Hemi Dimes on the inside of Caldzilla. As he started from P2, early contact would put Young Hemi Dimes in the wall, but he would find his way back up again. Meanwhile, Stephen Beecham going to get ahead of Cthulhu, may even get ahead of Sci-Fi Mega Hype as well. Just absolutely blows past the Mercedes driver, does the V-Carb. No, but Stephen Beecham's out. It might be another safety car, and it is Stephen Beecham out. And it is another safety car. We have our third safety car of the evening here on lap 10. As DJ Williams in the wall. What has happened to him? Oh no, a turn 15 as well. I don't believe it. Getting us restarted here on lap 13. As we do see Cthulhu into the pit lane. As we see Caldzilla on the inside of Young Hemi Dimes. That's damage, I think, for Caldzilla. I think he just about escaped without damage. Ty Clear on the inside of Caldzilla. I think Caldzilla had hit the rear of the Alpine, but thankfully survived without damage. Meanwhile, Sci-Fi Mega Hype loses out to Scones, and the Williams was in such a great position here to potentially get a big result following this safety car restart. That may ultimately cost him. Meanwhile, Bjorn, Robstar gets ahead, or Dubbo gets ahead of Robstar. Bjorn now into the lead of the race, and who will win here as we hit the halfway point of the race? I have no clue. Young Hemi Dimes now on the outside of Robstar. Robstar keeps it ahead, and I am commentating like this is horse racing. As Scones now on the inside of the Alpine. Is he going to go for a move? Scones does send it on the inside, but backs out, and Young Hemi Dimes has to back out. Couldn't make the corner. Meanwhile, Simon Megheim sends it on Orn, and he's into the wall. It's another safety car. I don't believe it. Contact between Orn and Sci-Fi Megheim, and we have our fourth safety car. I didn't know we had that many. Bjorn now drops the hammer in the V-Carb. Can he get a good restart here? Meanwhile, Trosh already on the inside of Dubo. Can Trosh look to make a move into turn one? I think he will already. Trosh now making his way through. Meanwhile, Caldzilla and Robstar get through on Addiction. Robstar though with a switchback on Caldzilla. Robstar now into P7. Brilliant move there. Robstar and Caldzilla also within a chance of winning here. Can Scones though use the battery to get ahead of the Red Bull? As Ty Clear sees an opening on the inside of Scones, dives it on the inside of the Red Bull as well. Contact with the Red Bull of Dobo, and Scones gets his way back through to P4 as we got Robstar now on the inside of the Red Bull, just about keeping it clean as we got Caldzilla now trying to find a way through on Dobo, as Dobo trying to defend with all his might. Caldzilla though in the McLaren now on the inside. Side by side they go into turn 3. Keep it clean, lads. Just about have. As Cthulhu spins around and he's in the wall at turn 3. We'll get past the Ferrari, who'll be a sitting duck. Here on the straight, Ty Clear does not have DRS. Meanwhile, Trosh gets ahead of Michael Louis into turn 1. We also have Robstar ahead of Ty Clear side by side. They go into turn 1 and they keep it clean here on lap 19. We've got Robstar now surely going to blow by Scones here as we head on to lap 20. Meanwhile, Michael Louis still trying to catch Trosh, as Trosh still trying to catch Bjorn, and as time goes on, Trosh will get closer and closer to Bjorn as Robstar does set the fastest lap as he is inside DRS range from Michael Louis. We have Young Hemi Dimes on the inside of the McLaren of Caldzilla now. But can Young Hemi Dimes get ahead of the Ferrari as Caldzilla goes back down the inside of the Alpine? And they're both stumbling over each other, I must say. Is Young Hemi Dimes and Caldzilla, they're stumbling over each other when they both should really just go single file ahead of Ty Clear, to be honest. Pick up a debut win here. What a drive it will be from Trosh if he can. Robstar now giving it everything as Michael Louis overtakes Trosh, but can Robstar get ahead of Michael Louis into turn 1. He breaks on the inside of the Williams. The Williams loses the rear massively. And he may lose out to Trosh now into turn 2. Side by side they go. Oh, they just about keep it together. Just about keep it together do the Williams and the McLaren. Bjorn with much more worn mediums, along with end plate damage on that V-carb. And he's actually pulling a gap to Robstar as tie clear in the wall. Tie clear damage on the Ferrari, and his tyres seem to have gone just too far. Who has had a very unlucky season, I must say. Meanwhile, Trosh now on the inside of Robstar, side by side through turn 1, and they continue to lose time hand over fist to Bjorn. As time progresses, it looks like a Bjorn win is on the cards. As D. Summers says, Scones got big damage on the right side of turn 15, which may allow young Himmy Dimes through on the inside into P5 ahead of Scones. As there's a big clunk in the wall from Michael Louis. As Scones now back on the inside of young Himmy Dimes. As young Himmy Dimes, can he get back through again? The podium positions now. Meanwhile, Michael Louis with damage. Oh no! Oh no! Scones into the rear of the Alpine! I don't believe it! I don't believe it at all! And he's been disqualified. I can't believe it with this game. Are you serious? He was disqualified for reversing back onto the road. Are we kidding? I do not believe it. And Robster now, it's a drag race with him and Trosh to the line. Who will get P2 here? In a drag race to the line, but the race will be only won by one man, and it will be Bjorn on his WHF debut. What an absolute monster win for Bjorn. It's a drag race to the line, and Robstar gets the photo finish, finishing ahead of Trosh at the line. Robstar gets P2. What a fantastic overtake on the final lap from Robstar. Absolutely brilliant from the Aston Martin driver. But it is an all newcomer podium here in WHF Tier 2. Followed by Michael Louis, who finishes ahead of Codzilla and will stay ahead of Codzilla in the championship now. And there you have it, Brian wins on debut here in Baku with an all-debutant podium of Robstar and Trosh joining him as well. Meanwhile, Michael Louis finishes just ahead of Codzilla to keep himself ahead of Cod in the championship. And as we look at the standings, Michael Louis just 2 points ahead of Codzilla as they both look to catch Kevin Cal. Dobu still has an opportunity at the championship as well, although it's an outside shot. But make sure to stay tuned for next time out as we head to Belgium for round 10 in the Tier 2 calendar. I've been WHF Arl, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.